Alright, welcome guys back to the tutorial on Lumion. So we are continuing from part 1 of Lumion objects. Yeah, how to navigate to your tools on objects. So like I said, we add objects here and we can add them, placing them each one after the other or using the mass placement. So like I said in my previous tutorial, I'm going to show you how to move this car. We made a mistake by taking it away from the category. So if you can see, I had hide this, but my car is going instead of being on car category. So what I'll teach you on this now is how to use context menu to select object. So what I will do now, I'll go to cars, all right, go back to car category. Okay, so I'm on car category, I'm layer now. Use this context menu, select one of the cars. Now when you select that, you select selection. Now there are two options here that you will want to use. Select identical object, meaning that particular car under transport, that particular object under transport. I'll select it. So as you can see, I have only one of it, so that is why I selected. But if you go back, select it, go to selection and select all objects in category. That means the category of transport. Select everything that has to do with transport. So when you select that, every other thing that has to do with transport will be selected. When you do that now, you come here, you click on move selection to layer. So apparently now I've moved my cars to car category. So now I can hide it and unhide it, or show or hide it. So I can hide it, landscape and all that. Go back to cars and hide it. So that is that for that. Then the next thing I want to show you how to move. It's simple. Click on move and you can move your objects to wherever you want it to go. As you are moving it, calculating the distance you are moving from that point. Now the tricks here, I will show you the tricks here on move. Now so many people have that difficulty of moving linearly. This car now, for example, I want to move it towards the front, but I don't want to change the origin, the path where it is. So there are two shortcuts I will show you, two tools I will show you. When you want to move it, let's say you want to move it on your x-axis, you click on select N, press N before you move. Remember, don't click on move before you select N. Click on select N on your keyboard and move it towards your x-axis, your vertically or whichever one you want to call it. You can move it like this when you select N. Then when you select M, you move it straight. As you can see, it's moving linearly. Alright. And one interesting thing about Lumion cars, as it's moving, the tires of the cars are moving. This makes your animation looks nice. Alright, so another thing I want to show you on move is when you are moving and you press shift, it will not move. Whether you are selecting the N or the M, it will maintain the height. It will keep it on the same level where it is, because if you don't press shift, it will adapt to the new level where it is. So as you can see, if I don't press shift now, I'm moving this car. Let's look at the tire. As I'm moving it down here, it has come down to the grass, but if I move it back, it will come down to that level. Good. So but when you click on shift, maybe you want to move an object somewhere else, you want to maintain the level, you click on shift and to move it will keep it on that level. Good. So also, now let's go to copy. When you want to copy, the same to move, but the difference between move and copy is that when you want to copy, you press alternate and select it and click it. It will take away a copy of that object. Now let me delete this. Go back to move. I want to show you something. You can click on N or M. I want to move a copy linearly towards the front. Click on M and select alternate at the same time. So it will move a copy along that line. I can also do that for N. It will move a copy along that line. Alright. Let's delete that. Or you don't want to move it, maybe it's a tree, you don't need to move it linear. You can click on shift to maintain the height and click on alternate, so it will maintain the height but it's not moving linear. You can move it anywhere you want. All right, so the next thing we go to is scale. When you want to scale, click on scale. You can scale up or you scale down. It's very simple. As you move your mouse up, it scales up. Move your mouse down, it scales down. All right, so the next thing is height. You can change the height of any object. Take it up or down, whichever one that works for you. All right, next thing is rotate. Click on rotate. You can rotate it, all right, along your x-axis, whichever one that works for you, or rotate it like this, all right, or you move it like this towards your y-axis, right? Okay, so whatever you want to do, you can also click on rotate, move it, all right. So remember, this works for any of the categories of objects, either music, outdoor components. Let's create, we have one other outside object, like I said. Let's go to outdoor. Let's say I want to create building around, select buildings around the site. Okay, let's use this. All right, select one more. Now rotate this. All right, good. So this is how you navigate through objects. There's so many things you can do with each tool. Let's go back to car. Go back to car, yeah. Let me show you some. You can on the light of the cars and show the driver and all that. So let's go here. All right, let's use this car. This car looks better. As you can see, there's a driver inside the car. You can put it on or off, and you can turn on the lights or put off the lights. For us to see the lights more, let's take it to night view. All right, so you go back to object. Let's select this car. You can turn on the lights, all right, or you put it off. Okay, I'll do a proper tutorial. Please watch out for the tutorial on how to add lights to the car for it to illuminate. As you can see, the light has illumination, but it doesn't cast lights to the front or to the back. So I'll do a tutorial on that. Please watch out for my tutorial on lights in Lumion. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more.